Welcome to Itchy Feet Guide. This is Angelo and right now we are in...
Hang on, we're Itchy Feet Guide? Welcome back to Itchy Feet Guide. Living in Guildford, we have countless options for soaking in nature. You don't have to travel far to find all kinds of wildlife in their natural habitats.
Whitmoor Common is a local nature reserve about 3 miles north of Guildford. It covers an area of 180 hectares, which is around 223 football fields. It has diverse habitats, numerous walking trails are accessible to pushchairs, and even a fishing pond for you keen anglers out there.
This is a popular walking route for trekkers, dog walkers and wildlife spotters. We'll even show you an attraction that's been built by locals that's become quite a hit recently. Today we're joined by our special guest, Angelo, who's also a local content creator.
Hello, my name is Angelo and I upload walking videos on YouTube as well. I'm excited. Let's go for a walk.
Let's go! Well guys,
Whitmoor Common contains fine examples of some of Surrey's most precious habitats. There's heathland, woodland and a wet boggy area full of waterlogged ponds and channels.
because this area has features that are considered of special interest, Natural England, the government advisor for the natural environment, has designated this area as a special protection area for the conservation of the wild birds and a site of special scientific interest, which is quoted as the finest site for wildlife and natural features, whilst also supporting rare and endangered species.
Even though the common is open all year round, the best time to visit is probably from May to September, when the weather is generally drier and there are beautiful flowers scattered throughout the common. Trails range from half an hour to 2-hour loops, but if you're looking to find something even longer, you can combine with different trails in the nearby Stringers and Rickford Common as well. Every season brings something lively and interesting to the common. In the springtime, first signs of the new year start to appear, with the brimstone butterfly and willow and the hazel catkins making the first appearances of the year. Summertime brings warm, vibrant colours of the heather and the sundew, and the gentle buzzing of the dragonflies and calls of the nightjars in the evening.
If you look carefully, you'll find many different types of species of fungi here in the woodland, but please look and don't touch or collect because they're actually a vital part of the functioning ecosystem here. And also you wouldn't want the Surrey Wildlife Trust contacting you either. They're not fungi. Just kidding, they're actually a friendly bunch. Be on the lookout also for flocks of finches as they fly overhead. In the wintertime, when the cold sets in and the trees lose their leaves, it makes it for a bare scene, making it easier to spot woodpeckers as they knock and see robins as they make their winter song. And if you time it right, you might even see a roe deer in the heathland. The paths around here can get quite muddy and churned up, so remember to bring your boots or wellies because it can get really wet.
I don't think that's a path, Ollie.
You sure?
There are 3 official car parks owned by Surrey County Council. Saltbox Road Car Park, the Britten's Pond Car Park, and this one, Burdenshot Road Car Park, also locally known as the Jolly Farmer Car Park. This is a great option for those of you who like to start or end your trip with a refreshing drink at the pub. And yes, they are a dog-friendly pub too.
A railway line cuts through the common and we are now here at the Monkey's Bridge, one of the bridges that spans across the line. Some have said the name has origins from bridges on ships, or that monkeys were kept at a nearby residence, or it could have been named after a monkey puzzle tree that used to be near the bridge. What do you reckon?
Monkey? Not sure about monkey, but a house nearby is known to the local as the Crocodile House because an alligator was kept in the front yard back in the 1950s.
Oh, I sure hope they move it somewhere else now.
Featured in a Woking newspaper, this den was created by a family living locally for their grandson Charlie. It was created during the first lockdown and has since seen a lot of positive attention from the neighbourhood and wider Guildford community.
The family decorates the den over the season and include various homemade decorations such as snowmen and reindeer. In Halloween, they even did a 150 Halloween trail around the den, which proved to be an instant hit.
Maybe it's because of lockdown, or maybe it's because of the den itself, but Whitmoor Common has now seen a large influx of visitors, more so now than ever.
If you have kids, why not take a detour and let your little ones make a discovery of their own? It's looking very Eastery.
We are now at Britten's Pond, a 5.5-acre fishery with 3 feature islands and 30 spots to fish from. You can find here the common and the mirror carp, as well as a bunch of other species such as the perch, the roach and the tench.
Whitmoor Common has 3 ponds, so if you're looking to fish, make sure you come to the right one. Britten's Pond has its own car park and you can buy day tickets from the bailiff that usually patrols the pond. In addition, the 700-metre track around the pond is also wheelchair accessible. Let's go have a look.
Although the ponds here were originally dug to feed grazing stock nearby, they are now teeming with wildlife. 19 species of dragonfly have even been recorded around here, including the emperor dragonfly. Be aware there are no toilet facilities around, and the ducks and the wildlife here can get aggressive. So just be careful.
Britten's Pond is a little bit isolated from the rest of Whitmoor Common, so I'd recommend you come to Britten's Pond if you just want to see the pond or do some fishing when they're open. Otherwise, we'd recommend checking out one of the various car parks available at Whitmoor Common itself. Thanks so much, Angelo, for joining us on our trip around Whitmoor Common. We've had a great time on our first ever video collaboration. Hope you had a good time too.
Please head over to Angela's channel for more exciting walks around the area.
Remember to stay itchy. Ah, not again.